Hello, Pisces Aries Cusp. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do your connection and separation read along with your singles. These reads may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. Know the rules, can reverse. So we're going to start with the surrounding energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Knight of Wands. So the surrounding energy of this read right now is that you both are trying to make steady and stable steps towards finding peace and balance. Really trying your best to make a passionate effort to move forward. So I like this because you're trying to work on your peace. You're trying to work on your balance to get over this past connection. So what challenges are you facing? We have the Four of Swords, the Strength card, and the Five of Swords. I feel like the first challenge that you're facing is finding the strength to heal any mental defeat you're holding on to. I mean, you're really trying to move forward, but you're having a difficult time. You know, it's like, I feel like this person may have betrayed you. You know, done something that puts you in this energy of betrayal. And even though you're trying to heal it, it's weakening you and preventing you from moving forward. What's another challenge? We have the Ace of Wands, the Fool card, and the Page of Wands. Another challenge that you're facing. Here's the thing. You want a new beginning in this connection at the same time as you want a new beginning in your life. But you're allowing these immature actions of the past to take away from both. You know, if you first have to build a new beginning with yourself before you can build a new beginning with someone else. So what advice will Spirit have for you? We have the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit's telling you that you got to love yourself enough to know that it's time to move in a new direction. You know, instead of reevaluating the new beginning in this connection, reevaluate how you can create a new beginning for yourself. You got to take step by step. Sometimes when you find that new beginning for yourself, if things fall into place and you don't even have to try to create a new beginning in the connection. What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge? What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with you and your person? We have upheaval as the current connective energy, limit as the recent past. A challenge is avoiding and what needs to happen for you to find balance. We have purifying, purge, healing, and clean energy. So let's get upheaval. We have the Two of Cups. Oh. So I feel like you both right now are really trying your best to work on the upheaval of this breakup, of this partnership. You're really trying to heal the pain. You know, you both are still holding on to so much pain and heartache from this breakup. In the recent past, we have limit. We have the Two of Swords and the King of Cups. I do feel like in the recent past, you both came to this limit where you had to stop being so indecisive. Like you knew that it was time to master your emotions. You knew it was time to get over the past. And this is why you're concentrating mostly on the pain, which you should. Healing the pain so you can move forward. A challenge is avoiding. We have the Death card and the Four of Cups. I do feel like a connective challenge right now between you and your person is that there are some things. Here's my thing. You don't want to accept this was a missed opportunity. You don't want to accept that, you know, you may have felt rejected, you know, both of you. And so you avoid those hard triggers of pain that you need to heal. You're avoiding it. What you need to do to bring balance to this connection, we have purifying, heal, clean energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. What you need to do to bring balance to this connection, you need to be honest with your emotions. It's time to purge and heal anything that you're holding on to. sometimes it's all about accepting the fact that maybe this wasn't your forever after. And this is what you both are having a hard time accepting. If you're going to heal your heart, you have to be honest with your heart. There's a possibility you two weren't meant to be together. And I'm talking about now. Could you be together in the future? Sure. But you have to live in the now. And so you have to live life being honest with yourself. What is your person's energy, intention, and challenge right now? What is your person's energy, intentions, and challenge right now? We have second chance as energy, apology as their intention. A challenge is heart fog. And what needs to happen for you two to find balance? We have solitaire. Let's get second chance. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Yeah. I feel like your person is trying to focus on it's almost like a second chance, or seeing if you two can create a second chance. Your person's focused on trying to regain their confidence so they can figure out if a second chance is possible. Their intention is to get to a point where they can focus, really focus on apologizing for the challenges they brought into this partnership. They know they did some wrong things and they want you to know this. And so I feel like your person wants to get to a point of healing where they can reach out and apologize to you. A challenge is heart fog. We have the Five of Cups and the Six of Wands. Yeah. Sometimes a lot of our conflict is caused because we don't really truly know how we feel. We have some blocked emotions that we've created along the way in a partnership. And I feel like, and so when we're confused, when we're grieving, sometimes we'll grab onto our ego instead of our heart to heal that grieving. And so your person gets to this point. There are times where they're grieving so bad and they're not sure of how they feel about you, that they allow their ego to dictate their emotions. And instead of forgiving and moving forward, they get angry. So it's a challenge with your person. What they need to do to bring balance to this connection, we have solitary, we have the King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. What your person needs to do to bring balance to this connection, they need to find stability, withdraw from any struggles that have them trapped, any struggles that are preventing them from moving forward. They need to really deal with this. So, what messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? We have waiting on you to forgive me. I promise I can change. I have a really hard time opening up my emotions to anyone. Let's get waiting on you to forgive me. We have the Three of Wands along with the Three of Cups. So we're going to go back over here with that apology. I do feel like your person knows they did you dirty. They did some wrong things. And they want you to know, as they expand their mind, as they move towards really trying to reconcile the past, they start to feel like you two could reconcile if you could forgive them. And they want you to know this. I have a really hard time opening up my emotions to anyone. We have the Seven of Cups and the Justice card. Your person also wants you to know that them shutting down their emotions had nothing to do with you. That was just a part of who they are. And as they get through the confusion, as they're really being truthful with themselves, they want you to know that they realize this. You didn't do anything to make them shut their emotions down. They did it themselves. So let's get some near future intentions, actions, or changes. We have elusive, intangible, dishonest, tricky, unspoken, regret, lost words, and disappointment. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Hangman. Yeah, You know, I do feel, again, your person needs to let go of the hard time they're putting themselves through. They know they did some deceitful things to you. They know that they were kind of sneaky. And I feel like this is put them through a harder time than necessary. They need to forgive themselves and move forward. And I feel like they're going to work on that. Unspoken regrets, lost words. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. I also feel like in the near future, your person's going to be successful in letting their guard down so that they can let go of any regret, any lost words or disappointment they have in themselves. So a lot of what's going to go on with your person, they're going to work on forgiving themselves in the near future for the bad things they did to you. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to singles. Who is coming at you, singles? Who is coming at you, singles? Who is coming at you, singles? We have the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands, along with Ace of Swords. So I feel like this person that's coming at you is someone that brought a lot of challenges in your life. Someone that really puts you in a self-defense mode. And I feel like this person is wanting to come forward to be truthful with you, to be honest with you. There's something they want to tell you that they feel will help you to forgive them. So what is their intention? We have the Five of Wands, the Temperance card, along with the Justice card. To be truthful, you know, this person is really coming in, trying their best to rid any conflict that takes away from the ability for you to find peace and balance. They really are coming in with some truth. How will they see you? We have the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands, along with the King of Swords. I feel like they're going to see you as someone they try their best to expand their mind, let their ego down. And they're going to see you as someone that's kind of in this King of Swords energy, someone that's kind of going to be to the point. You know, sometimes we have to be that way. What will they want the most from you? We have the Three of Cups, the Death card, and the King of Cups. I feel like what they will want the most from you is for them to work on gaining your trust. You know, they really want to end anything that takes away from the ability for you to be honest with your emotions and really work on building a friendship and trust. How will you see this person? Oh, yeah. We have the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Emperor. You know, I feel like you're going to see this person as someone who took your power away with their deceit and immature actions. You know, this person did something bad, pretty bad to you. What will you want the most from this person? We have the Eight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Lovers. I feel like what you will want the most from this person is, it's like you want them to know, you want them to come correct. You know, if you're going to be successful in ridding the past relationship issues, you don't want them to be all up in their head. You don't want them to bring you mental stress. You don't want them to entrap you in your head with all their stress and anxiety. You want them to be calm. You want them to be, again, come correct. If they want a chance with you, they have to be honest. They have to be to the point. They can't play games. They can't mess around like they did in the past. So what will the connection be? The connective energy. We have the Seven of Cups, the Four of Swords, healing the confusion. I feel like the biggest part of this connection is going to be you two trying to refine yourself, you know, and healing any confusion that takes away from your ability to feel good about yourself. You're ready to let go of the past. You're ready to move forward. So what challenges will you face? We have the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like the first challenge that you're going to face, it's almost like embracing a new passion beginning and trying your best to let go of any stress or anxiety that self-sabotages you from this new beginning. What's another challenge? We have the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. I feel like another challenge that you're going to be facing is trying to be honest with how you feel. You know, having the confidence to really open up to the possibility of rebuilding. So you're going to be a little hesitant because of the deceitful things this person did to you. You're going to be a little hesitant about opening up. So what advice will Spirit have for you? We have the Four of Wands, the Fool card, and Ace of Cups. Spirit's advice to you is you have got to try your best to establish a stable foundation. Here's the thing. Spirit say this is your true love. And so you have got to accept that this is a soul-to-soul connection and do your best to open up to the possibility of a new beginning, because you don't want to miss a chance at a soulmate, even though they were deceptive. Ten of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Knight of Wands. Another thing Spirit's saying is that you have got to work on making a passionate effort to let go of the pain you're holding on to and all the triggers from the ending. It's time for you to find absolution once it passes, to make the choice to make a passionate effort to move forward. It's time to find peace. Near future, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, along with the Empress. I do feel like if you both can find comfort in this connection, let go of any loss, grief, or regret, find stability, this connection can work. You know, it's time for you to nurture, it's almost like stability, and let go and heal the grief. Even if you don't give this person another chance, you decide you don't want to, at least heal that grief you're holding on to and move forward. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps, and I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, go with love and peace.